Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances that are usually very good value for money. They smell good. I think at least you should do your research on them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So today I have the update for the Haramain Lavender collection. This is 4 of the Lavender line in one go, and I unboxed it a few days ago, and I'm going to give you my update. So it's Lavender the original, Lavender Rose, Lavender Female, and Lavender Gold. They're all 100 ml, they're all edited Perfume, and I'm happy to say they're all very good performers. They are not beast mode, but they are very good performers. On average, they all go around 7 to 8 hours on the skin, on my skin at least. And in terms of projection, they are about 2 hours of good big projection, more than arm length for 2 hours, and then after that they slowly subside. So in terms of performance, they are very good. They are not, again, beast mode, but they're very good. Okay, in terms of who they are for, apart from the Lavender original, which is aimed at men, but again, smells are subjective. Some people like smell, some people don't like smell. It doesn't matter who is it marketed towards or who is it aimed at. Okay, so apart from these three, the rose, the female, and the gold are marketed towards ladies. So the first one is the obvious one. Many of you will know it. It doesn't need introduction, and this is Lavender Original. This is a copy, inspiration, or alternative to Creed Aventus, which is, you know, there are about 100 copies of that in the market, but this is one of the best one. This one and the Intense one. There is another one called Lavender Intense, and they both very good quality, and they are good performance, and they smell they don't have the harshness. They smell quite good, they smell quite balanced. That's the good thing about House of Al Haramain. They put out good quality fragrances, but the prices are competitive and also much lower than the big names out there. So this one, again, about 7 to 8 hours on the skin. If you put on t-shirt, it goes up to 10 to 12 hours. And this is good for all year round, and it doesn't have any age. It doesn't have any, even though it's marketed towards men, it doesn't have sex. So I know many ladies love this DNA and they wear it. So very good, and under £50 that is, and also sometimes you can find it under £40. Very good value for money. Again, if you think of Aventus these days, it goes for £300 plus, and this one's under £40. So you can do the math. And also the today's Aventus, if you buy them today, they don't perform well. You're lucky if you get 4 or 5 hours out of them. Very poor performers. And this is not just me saying that. Many people say that they go and buy one and they don't perform. So in a way, you're much safer to buy something like under £40 than to go and buy something like £350 for Creed Aventus itself. So very good alternative, quite balanced. This one is not smoky at all, and it's not fruity. It's quite balanced in the middle. It's a little bit on the fruitier side of things, but overall it's very good alternative to Creed Aventus. Okay, so let's go to the next one, and this one is Lavender Rose, and this is Al Haramain Lavender Rose, 100 ml again, and this one is a rose, as it says in the name, a rose fragrance, and the rose is huge in here. There are Bulgarian roses, some French rose in here, so it's quite big on the rose. This one is quite close to Rose's Musk by Montal, and also a little bit of, I would say, Rose Vanille by Mancera. Again, those are retail for £120, and this one is under £50. So again, you can do the math. This one opens up quite citrusy, and the citruses are quite big in the beginning, and that makes makes it a little bit on the sharp. First, I would say 10-15 minutes is quite sharp, so be careful when you put it on the skin. Don't go too close because it's quite piercing. But after that, it will settle down and becomes much better. Again, rose is the biggest player here, but there are other players like berries. There are citruses in the beginning is huge, especially from say first hour. The citruses are very big in here, and you got red berry, you got vanilla, and also amber in here, and also it's quite musky. So overall, it's a quite a feminine, yes, on the feminine side of things. But again, if you like a smell, you like a smell. It doesn't matter who is it yours for. Um, Again, 7 to 8 hours on the skin. If you put on t-shirt, it goes up to 10 to 12 hours, and 2 hours of very good projection. Again, very good performer. Again, it's not a beast mode, but it's a good performer, and for the price, again, you cannot go wrong. If you like those two, Mancera Rose Vanille, or the Montal Roses Musk, those two are very I mean, this one is very close to those two. I would say around 80 to 90% similar to those two, and that's why it makes it quite attractive. If you like those one where you don't want to pay the price, or it's quite those two are either formulated and they don't perform that well, or they are quite hard to find, especially here in the UK. I did my research and this one was quite hard to find, so you can go for this one. It's a good alternative to those two. Again, the rose, biggest player here, and then it's amber, and then it's vanilla. These three are the biggest player in here. Okay, this one is good for all year round. Again, any age, any person can wear it, and it's very good for going out. But you can wear it again anytime, any occasion, evening, formal, informal. Very versatile. Okay, let's go to the next one, and the next one is Lavender, and this one is Femme. This one is a copy of Creed Aventus Ladies. Creed Aventus Ladies, for aimed at ladies, not the Creed Aventus for men. And very good alternative to it. Very close, again 90% close to it. And that one again retail for £300, and this is under £50. So you do the calculation. In terms of smell, very close to it. My wife know that one quite well, and she smelled this and she said it's almost identical, and she said it's quite a good quality as well. So if you like Creed Aventus Female or Creed Aventus for ladies, this is very close to it. Is again under £50 for 100 ml. On that one is about £300-400. The Creed one. So this one is very, again, oh man, it's very fresh. They're all fresh, and they all good for warmer weather, but they're all year rounders, because they don't have just the freshness, they have some depth into them as well. But this one, super fresh, super citrusy, and also super fruity and floral. So it's very uplifting, it's very inviting, it's very fresh, very pretty, very well done, and its quality is good. There's no harshness in there, there is no imbalancedness, there is very balanced, very good quality. Same with the rose. Yeah, it's biggest player is the rose, and then vanilla, and then amber. These three are the biggest player. You get also some citrus and berry elements, but those two are in the background mainly. But again, very good all year round. And let's go and the performance on the female, again 7 to 8 hours on the skin. On t-shirt goes to up to 10 to 12 hours. Very good performer. 2 hours of very big projection. Again, you don't need more than 4 or 5 sprays. All of these, you don't need more than 4 or 5 sprays, otherwise you choke yourself and others up. Very dense, very thick. They're eau de parfum, and they behave like eau de parfum as well. Sometimes you get eau de parfum, but they don't perform well. But these are very good quality. Don't forget the House of Al Haramain. They make everything from scratch themselves. They don't rely on others. So that's why the quality always there. They don't want to sell you something that you're not happy with. Okay. So far, anything I smell from Al Haramain, they didn't disappoint me. They were very good quality, very good performance, and also the presentation, as you can see, top notch, especially for what you pay for the money. Okay, let's go to the last but not least, and this is Lavender Gold. What a smell! Very creamy, very fruity, and also ambery, and also vanilla in the base. And this one is very close to J'adore by Dior. So Dior J'adore, very close to it. Again, my wife is a big fan of that one. She has a bottle of it right now, and we put it side by side, very close. Although the J'adore one is tiny bit deeper and denser, but this one, in terms of smell profile, very close, 90% similarity. You could hardly tell the difference between them. I actually have them here. Very small difference, if there is any, you know. It's uncanny how much similarity between them. So J'adore by Dior, very close, 90% close to it. So this one again, very creamy, very fruity, very citrusy, and also floral. The florals are big in here, especially the jasmine and the white florals. Jasmine, orange blossom that are big in here, and also tiny bit of powderiness to it, and sweet. They are all sweet apart from Lavender Original. It is sweet, but it's not as sweet as this three. These three are very sweet. So I would say between 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, the three are about 7 to 8 in terms of sweetness. So they are quite sweet. So if you like sweet fragrances, these are very good. So this is a sweet rose. This one is a sweet fruity and also citrusy, and this one again is sweet, fruity, citrusy, and also vanilla in the base. The vanilla makes it very creamy in here. Okay guys, so that was the update for Lavender by Al Haramain, and these are the 4 Lavenders: Lavender Original, Lavender Rose, Lavender Femme, and Lavender Gold. And I hope it was informative. I hope you learned something. I hope it was useful for you. If you find it valuable, useful, or informative, please, you know what to do. Hit those buttons. And also, if you like to buy one of my own fragrances, I leave them in the description. They are out of this world. They are very artistic. They are very unique, but you need to live in the United Kingdom to be able to purchase them. And thank you very much as always, and I'll see you later. Bye.